this everything being mixed creates people confusion. But otherwise, also your existence cannot be there. Things are not mixed. It's like knowledge and ignorance, as we say. It is only relative, like light and darkness. Where a point, suppose that there is a whole space and the world is lit there. How do you say that here is the light and here is the darkness? There is no cut point. So long as you see it is light. Once you start, you do not see, you start saying it's darkness. Everything being mixed, that creates people confusion. That's why they call this world it is illusion. It's mixed. And without mixing, you do not exist. Creation is all mixture. Otherwise, there is no uni. If you have, then what is there? Only one. Nothing. But degeneration happened too much for some time, in some way, and same way evolution is also happening. So comprehend both is your instrument, is your heart. You should not call it basically instrument, but this is the language these days being spoken. This is the place. This is you. So that only tells no this way and that way. That they have made this non-necessary thing appearing to be necessary. That is creating problem for you. And other who are selling those things, they say, oh, if you say, no, I will make it your compulsion. The design is such of the system, design is such that you are forced to do. But if you go closer to nature, then the design fails. But then you need courage. I just told you one example. Somebody told this, how, make me understand how it comes to your neck. The system. I said, look, I have to go to my office. I want to walk. It is 12 kilometers. You say, who is saying you to go in a car? You can walk. Can I walk? So this is the kind of this final understanding we have to have. If I walk 12 kilometers, when will I work? So system has designed, no, you have a free choice. Where is the free choice? It is not. They are coming to your neck. You do this, you have to do this. Do this, you have to do this. So if you go closer to nature, then the limits will be such that your peace will not be at stake. You have time for everything which is worth devoting time to. Agrarian societies, I do not know for as a fact from other countries, but whatever literature available, there also, but here in India I have first-hand experience. So I cannot doubt that they had very good gala time for everything. They lived their life, family life very well, community life very well, everything was, and they never felt what is scarcity. Always prosperous, everybody prosperous. Poorest of the poorest by current definition, they found that they are prosperous. They don't need anything extra. Happy all the time. You could hardly make out in a village who is unhappy. Because if somebody has some trouble, everybody was there to take care of it. What happened? There was no such boundary. You can't, here we have to knock somebody's house. There is no such concept in my village. All is open, anybody is going to anybody's house. So that kind of thing was there. Now, so they were happy because they felt they are all one unit. And that too, despite all this, is not long back I am telling. All these communities, Hindus, Muslims, they all are there. As if you know in those terminology. They never felt like that. It is somebody from outside started telling them, look, you are different. You have to go to this mosque or church or temple. They didn't understand. Idhar bhi jate hain, udhar bhi jate hain. They don't have any problem. This country, because the vibration is such, that is why they can say, invite everyone. You also come, no problem. We have our own system. You can also adjust. Whosoever comes, this is why we say comes in this land. This is the property of vibration of this land. People left here. So anybody comes, they may take some time and then they become part of it. Only when they come outside, then they want to fight that idea. How it is there? We have whole life we have lived in misery, and you are happy here. How come? This country knew very many things, and it still knows. One of them is creating God. It can create God. That is why it doesn't believe in any God. It creates. It evolves its human being to such an extent that the creation of God happens here, which is not anywhere else. Now, if you are progeny of the divine, who can do anything to you? That is your birthright. So, this is available here. That is why you say this is a fortunate land. But only agriculture, if that become the way to prosperity, such nation, if it emerges like this, then only this disarmament can happen. Because we have been suffering from it. We never attacked anyone as a nation. So we found ourselves vulnerable. With others, when they are attacking, they will follow rule. They didn't follow. Here, if they defeated somebody, says, you go back. We don't want to capture you. Just go back. I have told you. You don't do this. It's not worth it. But others are not like this. Whosoever came, they thought, nah, we are smart. It is not smart. It is inhuman. This is anywhere. If the countries, if they meet head of the country, first thing is some armament exchange. How many weapons you are going to buy, and that is compulsive. It is not that you have a choice. You have to buy. Otherwise, how their economic superiority will sell something which is useless? This is the hurdle which we are facing across the globe. That how to change this economic system in such a way that arms becomes futile. Then people will move in the other direction. For that, they need to be highly educated. So, there is a word in Hindi, is parishkrit, sophisticated. And that can come only with divinity, when they know there are other dimensions in them. Because all the time they are looking from the body's point of view, that we are bodies. So everything is happening in the reverse direction. Once they see their dimensions, their body is just a place, like country is a place. And that has a language barrier again. In Sanskrit only they say such things. Hrada Deshe, they call it heart Pradesh, Desh. ईश्वर सर्वभूतानां हृदय देशे अर्जुन तिष्ठति तमेव शरणं गच्छ सर्वभावेन भारत तत्प्रसादात् परम शांति प्राप्नोति न संशयः. He says Ishwar Sarvabhutanam. In all the beings, God is nestled in Hrid Deshe. Desh word has come there. So real Desh is that. So people come to one when you realize your other dimensions. No, this is only a place to be. Then you will not fight. Otherwise, you fight for the body. You fight for the body, then you fight for the country. Fight for everything. So this reverse direction we have taken because of these arms race. Because they made something which is not primary that appear as primary. Because that is necessity. So you cannot, even a divine person cannot say, no, I do not need body. You need body to evolve. But if somebody catches the lower leg, what can be done about it? So they say no, ignorance, if it has to be removed from all, then only it becomes knowledge. If a single person is left ignorant, it can play havoc. This kind of environment can be created from human heart.